What's good, YouTube? It's Comic Book Fanatic 123 here, and today I have another InStockTrades Haul video, I guess you could say. So this time I picked up about 6 books, I believe. I already opened up the box, as you can see, and I opened up the package just to take out the little invoice they leave you, because that's the first thing that you see. So I took that off, but I mean, otherwise everything is still pretty new in there. So, I mean, standard packaging, really nice. I really do enjoy these little bumpers. And there is my package. So as you can see, I got quite a few books here. Now I can move this box out of the way. So yeah, pretty nice little kind of bag that they put these stuff in. So, keep it a secret. The first book that I picked up, probably already saw it there, but I picked up Green Arrow, Volume 5, The Outsider War. This is the trade paperback. I'm more inclined towards the hardcovers, but I mean, it was $10, and I really wanted to read this volume. I have some of the singles, but I just haven't been able to collect all of them. So I figured, you know what, let me just buy the trade paperback. It's a little bit cheaper, why not? The other book I picked up is kind of the same deal. This is a book that I've been meaning to read for quite some time now. And I was going to pick it up at full price at a Barnes & Noble. But I was like, you know what, InStockTrades probably has this a lot cheaper. And they do. So I picked up Batman, The Long Halloween, which is pretty good. Pretty good stuff I've heard from Tim Sale, Jeff Loeb. So I'm pretty interested in reading that. It's probably a good read. Kind of fixing stuff up, sorry. But I know this is, I believe, supposed to be after Batman Year 1, from what I believe, because I know they did The Long Halloween. They also did, I believe, Dark Victory, which is, I guess, the sequel to Long Halloween. But I mean, I've heard great things from this book. I've never read it. Again, I have some of the singles, not all of them, so I haven't really been able to read all of it. It's normally $25. I believe I paid $15 for it. Again, it's a softcover, trade paperback, whatever you want to call it. Pick that up. Hopefully it should be a good read. So, yeah, I'm excited to read that. Also, picked up the Infinity Gauntlet. Yes, the Infinity Gauntlet. The famous Infinity Gauntlet. So, interestingly enough, this is only 6 issues, and it's actually quite thick. These are quite some thick issues here, which is pretty good, because that means more bang for your buck. Because I think I paid, again, around $15 or $12 for this. Normally it's $25. With the movies coming out, I have some knowledge regarding the Infinity Gauntlet, but I've never fully read it. It's one of those things where you know so much about a story, although you've never read it. I mean, it's kind of like if anybody out there watches YouTubers who do updates on movies. So by the time you get to the movie, you kind of basically know the whole movie before you even see it. So that's kind of how I am with some of these stories. I know quite a bit about Infinity Gauntlet, but I've actually never read it. So that should be a pretty interesting read. Definitely going to be a fun time, Starlin, George Perez doing the art. It's going to be good. But yeah, so kind of getting ready for the Infinity Wars coming up with Avengers. And, just kind of getting myself more familiarized with Thanos and what he's capable of doing. Because, I mean, I already know that he is a great villain and he's just going to be unstoppable. But this will give me more of a feel for what Thanos is capable of. So definitely interested in reading that. The next one I picked up is actually, I believe it's a deluxe. Well, it's a hardcover, but I believe it's called a deluxe. I picked up Y the Last Man. This is, deluxe edition, book number 1. So, I mean, it's a bit bigger, which is nice. I like kind of oversized books. That's why I really like the omnibus style. But $30, I think I paid $20 for this book. So, I mean, they have the other 4 volumes as well. But, you know, I've never read Why the Last Man. Again, I've heard a lot of great things about Why the Last Man. You know, you got Brian K. Vaughan, who's working on Saga. So, I mean, I was very interested in what this had to offer. I know a little bit about what the story is. I don't know too much about it, but I know that it should be a good read. Again, a lot of these books I've just heard great things from. The last one I picked up is one that I was pretty excited to pick up just because I have read the first 2 issues of this series, but I just never continued it. It was kind of one of those times when it was not that it was a bad series, but I just kind of took a little break from comics, so to speak, because it can get kind of expensive buying newer books all the time. So I kind of took a break from this book, and I kind of missed out on some of the great stories that I know that this book has to offer. InStockTrades has the second volume, second deluxe edition as well, and that is Revival. So this one, again, it's a book I'm already familiar with. I've read the first 2 issues, and I believe this captures the first 11. So as you can see right there, deluxe edition, volume 1. This is really nice front and back to this deluxe edition. I really like that. Yeah, so it collects issues 1 through 11. $35. I believe I got this for $20 as well. Maybe a little less. I don't remember, but it was around there. Either way, it's an awesome looking cover. Some pretty awesome art. This one I did open because I did want to see how it looked. And it's got some pretty awesome art. Interesting story. For sure, this is a book I would recommend to anyone. You know, if you don't want to pay the $20 or the $35, I definitely recommend picking up a the cheaper number 1s that I believe Image sells. I'm pretty sure there's a Revival in there. I mean, either way, the first issue isn't going for too much, so you could probably pick it up. But it's definitely an interesting kind of horror story that I would definitely recommend. And that's just from the 2 issues that I've read, and I'm kind of talking on about it. But I'm really interested in reading it. But yeah, that's what I picked up from InStockTrades. Gonna have some good reads. Infinity Gauntlet, Why the Last Man, Revival, Long Halloween, and some Green Arrow. So that's going to be it for today. And please feel free to comment any other trades, any other great stories that I should look into or that other people should look into, or maybe there's something in a story that I might miss that you guys can let me know. But anyway, feel free to leave a comment, rate, and subscribe. So thank you very much.